The alien medics huddled around the emergency room table, their wide, glowing eyes filled with confusion. They had seen all kinds of injuries, from broken bones to torn flesh, but nothing prepared them for this. The patient lying before them was a Deathworlder, a human. They had heard the rumors, of course, stories about how tough humans were, but nothing in their training prepared them for the sight of human blood. The medics had already begun their work. They started by taking the human's blood for analysis, but then something happened that made them freeze in place. The blood began to clot instantly. Within seconds, the entire wound was sealed. No other creature in the galaxy could heal like this. It was unnatural, terrifying. One of the medics stepped forward, a nervous tremble in their voice. What? What just happened? They tried to run more tests, but each time they did, the blood would clot even faster, as if mocking them. The human didn't even react to the procedure. No sign of pain. No flinching. Just calm. The medics looked at each other. Impossible, they muttered. But deep down, they knew it wasn't impossible. This was a Deathworlder's blood. The blood of a species that lived every day in a world full of dangers, dangerous animals, deadly environments, and survival instincts so strong they couldn't be ignored. Another medic, this one braver than the others, approached the human. They had heard the stories of how humans fought and survived, but seeing it firsthand was something else entirely. The Deathworlder looked up with a cold stare, and for a moment, the medic swore they could see a flash of pride in the human's eyes, as if to say, "You thought you could outsmart us." With a slow, deliberate motion, the Deathworlder stood up, stretching his limbs. It was clear that the alien medics had underestimated him. They thought they were in control. They thought they had the power to fix things. But now, they were the ones who were confused, unsure, and powerless. The Deathworlder smirked, and the medics felt a chill run through their alien spines. "You see," the human said, "this is what happens when you try to mess with a species that has survived a Deathworld." His voice was calm, but there was something in it that sent a wave of fear through the room. The medics tried again to stop the bleeding, but each time, the human's blood fought back, clotting faster than they could even understand. It wasn't just a defense mechanism. It was a statement. Humans were not to be underestimated. The medics realized too late that they were dealing with something far beyond their comprehension. The room was silent for a moment, until one of the medics spoke up. We need to tell the council about this." But they all knew it was too late for that. The message had already been sent. The human smiled, knowing that no matter what happened next, the aliens would never forget what they had just witnessed. Humanity had just reminded them of something very important. Earth was a death world, and the humans who came from it were not to be trifled with. And just like that, the human walked out, leaving behind a group of medics who would never look at Earth the same way again. What had seemed like a simple injury turned into a warning.